fucking sick at this game. God, it's fucking over. I didn't even... Dude, that activation during solo H, I did not even mean to do that. It just went off and it, like, freaked the shit out of me. I really thought I was gonna choke because of that. I just basically was, you know, after... The only reason I even use a path up to solo A, Devil solo A, is because it's just so fucking boring that you have to focus on something. Wow, man. This song is probably the single most antagonizing song that, across my entire career of this game. This song has been tormenting me for like 15 fucking years. I'm serious. I went back to, I was like retitling a couple old videos because I was an obnoxious dickhead attention seeker back then, and whatever. Basically I didn't label my, or I didn't title my first GH3 1FC properly, so I went back and did that, and I looked at the description of that video, and it said that I had a victory solo H choke on this song, and so I was going to be trying to go for that, and that was mid to late 2010. I actually don't remember that specific choke. I do remember an H choke I had when I tried to pick this song back up in 2013. And that was the last time that I was doing serious, I think, runs for this. But last year when I picked this game back up and got / guitar battle, I was practicing this song a lot, and I came up with some really, like, my methods for A, B, G, solo D, and Devil solo D and E, as well as victory solo E, but pretty much every solo in the song I have the craziest methods for to just push consistency as hard as possible. I do all sorts of alt-tap methods, you know, pretty much everywhere possible to give myself the best possible consistency and lack of, like, hand tangling. The people that were always good at this song back in the day were one-handers, pretty much. This song is a tapping enthusiast nightmare. And that's how, you know, I used to try to hit this stuff. I had all these, like, single tap methods for all the triplet patterns, and it just wasn't consistent. And for a song with a 5-minute fucking build-up, like, this song would be bad enough if it started at Devil solo A. It would still be, like, sudden death length and have just as many shit parts, but the fact that you have that 4.5 or whatever minute build-up is just fucking brutal, man. And that's why I never went for this. Last year, before my Explorer broke, I practiced the shit out of these solos, like, on a daily basis for, like, probably a week. I don't know. Maybe not that, probably not that long, but it was a while, and I was actually going between GH3 and Clone Hero to, like, slow down and practice individual parts of the sections to really craft, like, the best methods possible. And, yeah, I never got a chance to go for it because my Explorer broke. This time around, I spent about 2 hours or so playing this game yesterday, just re-getting the consistency back for these weird methods that I have for this song, and then I was practicing some Victory Solo K, getting that back down, and Devil, and yeah, I'm glad I didn't end up going. I really wanted to start going for runs because my consistency was pretty good, but I just held off on it because I knew the potential that this could turn into. And yeah, got on today. My consistency wasn't great with all the solos, but it was okay. And within about 30 minutes, I was getting to the point where I was hitting all of the major sections, Devil Solo A to B, G, and then H to I, about 3 to 5 times in a row. And so I started going for runs, and almost immediately I got to Victory Solo H again, and I just, the very first triplets of that are, green, red, yellow into red, yellow, blue, and I do an alt-tap, ascending alt-tap method for that, and I wasn't even that nervous because it was like within the first 15 minutes of going for runs, and, once I gotten past Devil Solo G, I was just like, okay, this isn't going to be that big of a deal just because I'm so much more consistent with these solos now. And so I wasn't even particularly that nervous, but I just completely forgot to tap the first 2 triplets in H. It sucked. Man. But there's a chance I would have missed an I. I'm pretty surprised I never had a Victory Solo I choke. I mean, again, even extending to that solo, I have some very particular methods for every single part of that solo, and I wasn't amazingly consistent at it, so I'm incredibly thankful, at least, that I did not have any eye chokes, or beyond, God forbid. But yeah, this feels kind of surreal. I mean, I didn't assume that this would be like the most intense thing ever, just because of, again, how much, I mean, that's just the thing, like, how much time I've put into this song over my career is just, it's probably not, like, it may not even be in the top 5 in this game. Well, yeah, it probably is, yeah, top 5 in this game, with the other Dragon Force songs, but it's just like, I guess the best way I can put it is this closes a very long chapter of my life, that I've went for this and wanted to go for this, and just, oh man, it feels so fucking good to know that I never have to come back and practice these solos again, or play this 4 to 5 minute intro. And it's kind of a bummer because a lot of this song it's pretty entertaining. The song is pretty unique among this game in its entirety, just because there's really nothing else that plays like it, especially in the more intense solos. The closest thing, I guess, is like Devil, but yeah, it's kind of fun in that regard when it's not just shitting on your dreams after a 6-minute Snorefest intro. Should also say, I guess, that the reason why I'm, back on GH3 is because I practiced I'm the One for, basically as long as I could, which is generally like an hour to 2 hours for about 3 days straight, just trying to build up speed, and I had to take a break from it because my elbow in particular was starting to get very strained. My shoulder was strained as well, but I was actually making some okay progress with that. But yeah, I had to step away from that. I guess just on the topic of GH3 here, man, it's really weird. I know that this engine is really the loosest of the console games, and there are places where I abuse that for sure, with anchoring specifically, but something just did not sync with me in this game coming back to it. Both times, last year when I came back and this time, I don't know if the lag calibration in this game is either just significantly different or just doesn't work properly, but I just could not get into a good rhythm with this game. Every single time I missed in, grinding this song, basically, it was because my internal rhythm just got behind, and I missed because I was hitting things late, and I just couldn't find the sweet spot to that. I would try and adjust the lag, because it's just that thing where it's like, you ideally you just want your internal rhythm again to be in sync with the game. But once you become aware of that and you start hitting things early, then all of a sudden then you have the opposite problem. And so really what you need to do is you just have to play an engine like this long enough to where it you just become in sync with it. Because if you keep changing your settings all the time, trying to account for like what you are playing at, you'll never get really adjusted to the engine. And yeah, that's just what happened here. But it was just very strange. Like, my audio calibration is at like 60, and it's still, even with 10 video lag paired with that, I'm just still not in sync with it. I'm still hitting things really late, and those numbers in particular are the highest that I have for any of the other games across the series. I don't think any of the games I use both 10 video and 60 audio. The closest is like Warriors, where I use like 60 audio and 5 video, and then World Tour I use like 10 video and 40 audio. But yeah, again, I don't know if this game is just significantly different, or if these calibration settings just aren't doing what you think they will, or just aren't functioning properly at all. Oh, something else that pissed me off about this game is that, I've done like a bunch of like license transfer shit and stuff over the years, and at some point my DLC settings just got completely screwed up, and so I have to be logged into Xbox Live here to even play a significant portion of the DLC, which unfortunately includes the Guitar Virtuoso and Dragon Force packs, the most, well, I guess besides the boss battle pack, the packs that you'd want to be playing the most. And so I was having problems because my router is a piece of shit, apparently, and it just doesn't work well with Wi-Fi. So my Wi-Fi adapter, whatever, I was getting booted offline, I'm pretty sure, from my router, because I was connected through the Xbox for the Xbox Wi-Fi adapter. I'm using the original like white Xbox with the external Wi-Fi adapter, and so I was just getting kicked offline, and then every time that happened, kicked off Xbox Live, it would boot me back to the menu, and I'd have to like go back to the Xbox Home and connect to Xbox Live, and eventually it just got so shitty that I had to take my Ethernet cable from my PC and put it in so that I could consistently stay online. And that is just, oh god, man, these games are just so fucking annoying. Like, every single turn trying to get this was just such a headache. But it's over. The only thing left in this game, of stuff that I actually have, aside from, I don't have like the Dropkick Murphys pack. Again, I don't know why, but I don't have that regardless of whether I'm connected or not. So, I don't think I ever there's no way I would have got Johnny I Hardly Knew Yet, but outside of that, the only thing left is Devil. Hopefully that'll kind of fall in line with, I'm the One. I actually thought that maybe practicing Georgia Theme Lead 1 is maybe better than practicing Solo 2A, because it gives you a longer chance to just practice and build stamina with a somewhat similar strumming speed. So I might, honestly just do that. Last year when I was, going through and practicing this song and getting Slash, I did a lot of Devil practice as well. And if I remember right, I got pretty consistent at all the solos besides R was still giving me some problems, and K I had pretty much just learned. So I don't think the solos are going to give me a ton of trouble besides R and Devil. It's just a matter of getting to that strumming speed. But yeah, I would absolutely love to just finish this game off once and for all. But I don't know, again, where that is on the priority list in terms of, the full series FC with I'm the One. So I'll just have to take that as it goes, I guess. And one quick thing I also wanted to go over. Oh man, that is crazy. Long time coming. And one thing I've always been curious about is, this is something that I found, I don't remember when I found this. It was a long, long time ago though. For some reason, you can do, like, you can strum at like twice. Really bad example so far. So maybe this will take me a little bit to get, but essentially you can strum like at double the speed of this section, and oh come on, work with me. Okay, so yeah, it's like you have to do it a little bit later, I guess. What is up with that shit? Seriously, what is that? I feel like it has something to do with extended hit window, maybe, or it just eats your strum inputs, but if anybody has any explanation for that, I've always been curious about that.